All morning in my feed, I have been seeing this, and this just didn't sit right with me. So the House censures Democratic Rep. Al Green for disrupting Trump's joint address to the Congress, right? It gets even better. It gets even better. So Green was joined in the well of the House by more than 20 fellow Democrats as Speaker Mike Johnson read the censure resolution. Green and some of his colleagues began singing "We Shall Overcome," an anthem of the civil rights movement, as Johnson spoke. Republicans in the chamber yelled "Order" as the singing continued. Eventually, Johnson declared the House in recess, right? It gets even better. So they did a vote to censure him, right? Let's see if it tells us what happened. We're just scrolling through a bunch of stuff. It doesn't get to it. I'm going to tell you this right now. So they voted to censure him, and did you know that 10 Democrats joined with the Republican Party to vote against Al Green, somebody who is on their team, to say, you know what, he was out of order. You're out of order. The whole court's out of order. They said that he was out of order and that what he was doing was disorderly. They voted with the opposite side. I'm going to tell you this right now. Democrats, if you don't get your stuff together and realize that you are a team and that you need to start playing like one, you are never going to win. What was that? How do you vote against Al Green, the only person who had a pair to sit up in front of everybody and say, I'm not going to take this? And you want to know why he's not going to take this? Because he knows that that $880 billion is going to affect the people that he represent from the state of Texas, the people that you represent from your states, from your 10 different states that you represent. For all of the people who just sat there and decided that we're just going to peacefully sit here and protest, when are you going to realize that that's not going to work? And what I don't understand is, as you guys are peacefully protesting out on the streets, Democrats are screaming and going up and down. You need to start taking some of the likeness to your constituents and to your base and start taking it out there, because those people voted you in there. And if they knew, they saw that you're just sitting there and you're wasting their votes by quietly sitting there looking at your phone, not paying attention. Oh, we're just going to be in silence as the other team over there is making us look a kind of way. You need to get an ego, and you need to get one real quick. And you need to start stepping up your skills on how to run some game, because you are not running any. And the Republican Party is looking at you. And the fact that 10 of you voted with the Republican Party against Al Green, who was the only person man enough to stand up and say something. Come on. You just need to admit it, like, hey, we were wrong and we need to redo this. Because more of you should have stood up. I just couldn't believe it. 10 people voted with him. I have been looking at this all morning and I'm just like, come on. What are you going to do? I've been on the Republican side. I've been on the Democrat side. I'm an independent, because at this point, y'all need to figure. I independently stand back, because over there you guys are going crazy. Over there you guys are going crazy, and you're going soft. And when you're not going soft, you're screaming out in the streets. You need to come together and figure out how to do this and to be aggressive in the right way, because you need to change it up. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Al Green for standing up and protesting for his people. I mean, come on. I love a person who has game. I love a person who has ego. I love a person who is smart, can sit there and say, and I'm not going to back down, and I don't care what you say. And he looks so cool with it too. Ponytail, slick back cane. Like, you're not going to tell me that's old school. That's what I grew up around. I grew up around old school men who knew how to lead. But the thing is, the people around knew how to follow. And the Democratic Party did not do that. I am very saddened by how nobody stood up and stood arms with them. I saw 4 people eventually got up and walked out. But if you're walking out later after the fact, it doesn't count. You should have got up right at that time and said, you put him out, you're putting all of us out. That's what I would have done. And that's just my hot take. You can believe it. You can believe what you want. You're okay to do that, because you get your own opinion and I get my own opinion, because we do have free speech. And if we don't use our free speech, apparently eventually it'll be completely taken away from us. So that's just my thoughts on today. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Be nice. I'm a human too. But listen, I want to hear what you have to say. Because if it was me and I was over there and I saw somebody on my team, I'm up. It could be the bowling league, okay? If we're winning, I'm cheering the people on. If I am losing with my team, I'm still talking mess. Either way, it's my team. And if we're a team, I'm going to fight for you. All right, you guys. Until next time, peace out.